Good day, children. Sai Ram. How are you all? Hope you all are doing good. Now, today I am here with subject value education. But what did teacher tell you every time before starting a new story? That teacher has taught you two shlokas, right? So, you have to start with that shloka before the story I tell you. Okay? So, children, now you can tell your shloka and then you can listen to my story. Now today in Value Education, you know what? Gyani Dadaji is coming with a new story. Are you all excited at what Gyani Dadaji is going to teach us? Yes, are you all ready? Very good. So now tell me, which bird can you see here? Which is this bird? Pigeon. Very good. Now tell me, which is this insect? Ant. Very good. This is pigeon and this is ant, right? Yes. So now we are going to see the story about the ant and the pigeon. Okay. If you already know this story, then very good. Teacher will tell you again. But you have to listen very carefully. Why? Because at the end of the story, we are going to do some activity and I am going to also ask you a question. Okay? But today I will only tell you the story. In the next session, we will do the activity and I am going to also ask you a questions. So be ready. Okay. On a tree, see, you should, by now, you should try to read. So where teacher is reading, you will also read there. On a tree by the side of a stream in a jungle lived a pigeon. Who was living there? Pigeon. On a tree by the side of a stream in a jungle lived a pigeon. One day, just a minute, okay? Okay, one day an ant climbed the tree in search of food. One day an ant climbed the tree in search of a food. Suddenly, a strong wind blew and the ant fell into the water and was in great danger of drowning. You know what happened? See, on a tree, there was a big tree, okay, by the side of a stream in a jungle. And in that tree, the bird pigeon was living. So one day, an ant climbed the tree in search of food. See, ant can go anywhere in search of food. So one day what happened? The ant was climbing a tree. Suddenly, a strong wind blew. What does this mean? A strong wind. There was a heavy wind, like before the rainfall. You know, sometimes there is heavy wind coming so that we come to know that rain is going to happen. Same way, a strong wind blew and the ant fell into the water. See, ant is very small, right? Very tiny she is. And so she is very light in weight also. So with that wind, ant fell into the water and was in great danger of drowning. She was about to drown in water. Okay. He cried, "Help! Help!" Who was crying? Ant was crying, "Help! Help!" Hearing the cry, suddenly the pigeon woke up and saw the ant drowning. Oh, when he fell in the water, what did the ant do? You know, he started to say, "Help! Help!" and he started to cry. Hearing this voice, hearing the noise of the ant, what happened? The pigeon who was sleeping on a tree, he woke up. And what did he see? He saw the ant was drowning in the water. Oh my God. I should save the ant or else it will die, the pigeon said himself. that I should save the ant or else it will die. But how will I save? Even I cannot swim in the water. What should I do? Let's think. He was thinking, so he dropped a dry leaf in the stream near the ant. See, as he was in the tree, there were many leaves, fresh leaves, dry leaves. Okay, what did he do? He took a leaf from his beak and he dropped in the water, in the stream, where the ant was there. Okay, so near that ant, he had given the leaf. Now, the ant climbed onto the leaf. See now, what was ant doing? The ant from the water slowly came near the leaf and sat on the leaf. The leaf floated and reached the shore safely and thanked the pigeon for saving its life. So the ant came on the leaf and the leaf was floating on the water. So that floating leaf went near the shore and stopped. What did the ant do? The ant thanked the pigeon for saving its life. Thank you so much, pigeon, to save my life. Ant told to pigeon. After a few days, the ant again came near the stream. Oh, you know what happened? After a few days, the ant came again near the same stream. It saw a hunter aiming at the pigeon which was sitting on the tree. Who is hunter? You know, I have explained in the earlier story also. Hunter, fowler, they all come to the jungle to hunt and to catch the birds and animals. Okay. So what was he doing? He took an arrow and a bow and he saw a hunter aiming at the pigeon which was sitting on a tree. The hunter was there to kill the pigeon. So he was aiming at the pigeon with the bow and arrow. Who saw this? The ant saw this. Now the ant sensed that its friend's life was in danger. What did the ant understood from this? He understood that my friend's life is in danger now. Oh my God, what shall I do? I must do something to save pigeon's life. Because when I was in danger, when I was drowning in the water, my friend pigeon helped me. So even I should think for something to help him. Yes or no? Who is thinking this? Ant is telling himself. Thinking so, it went and bit the hunter. Oh my God, what did the ant do? The ant went near the hunter's leg and bit the hunter on the leg. The hunter screamed in pain and dropped his bow and arrow. What happened? You know, the ant beat the hunter. The hunter shouted, "Ouch! Oh my God!" Hearing this noise, the pigeon got alert that there is somebody near. The hunter kept his bow. See, this is bow and this is arrow. Okay. He dropped his bow and arrow down and the pigeon flew away with his noise. Now the pigeon flew and thanked the ant for saving its life. Thank you, ant, pigeon told to ant. So what is the moral of the story here, children? A friend in need is a friend indeed. This means when your friend is in trouble, you are going to help your friend. If you help your friend today, your friend will also help you tomorrow. Right? Yes. Not only friend, anyone who is around you in trouble, and if you think that you can help them, it will be a great work done by you. You know that helping is very good thing, very good manners. So now you have what we did learn and what are you going to remember? A friend should be helpful. Okay, if you are a friend, then you should be helpful towards your friend. Okay, whenever he needs you, he is absent in the school, he is not well, or he forgot to bring his tiffin, what can you do? You can share your things, right? This will be a good help from you. Second, A friend should be kind. You should always speak politely. You should be always kind. You should be gentle. Hi, how are you? Hello. You should always keep asking this to your friend. You should not tell, hey, what is that to you? No, this is very rude and harsh. You should not talk in this language. You should be very polite and kind to your friends. Okay? Next, a friend should be honest. Yes, this means you should always tell the truth. You should never lie to your friend or to anyone. You should never lie. This is a very big bad thing. Lying is a very bad thing. Next, a friend should be cheerful. You should always keep your friend happy. You should not upset your friend by giving by saying no, or that you will not share, you will not help. No, you should always keep your friend happy and cheerful by helping them. Okay, children, I hope you enjoyed the story. Now I'm going to end my session here, and in the next session we are going to revise this story with few question answer and few activity games. Okay, take care children. Sai Ram. Thank you.